I'm seeing with these LG newer refrigerators, my customers having problems installing their new water filter on the filter head. These are the procedures and tools that I'm using to implement before replacing their filter head. The model number that we're working on is Larry Foxtrot X-Ray Sam 28968 Sam/00. And the problem that we're having is that this piece inside here moves. Let's call this the high spot at 12 and 6 o'clock where it's sitting right now. Well, if yours is not your two high spots, let's call those the low spots. If your two high spots are not sitting at 9 and 3 o'clock, it's not where it's supposed to be. And that's why you can't get your filter back in. This is your water filter. The inner piece and the two notches on the outer piece of the water filter has to line up into the water filter head that turns in order to be seated properly and not leak. So the fixes for this is to use a 3/8 wood spade bit. On my spade bit, I have a 1/4 inch driver on it. So I have a ratchet with a female driver that I'll show you. And by getting some leverage on it, you'll be able to turn it. You could turn it to the left, or you could clockwise or counterclockwise. It really doesn't matter because it turns both ways. So the ratchet that I'm using is just a small end. I got it on Amazon. And that's a 1/4 inch female to receive the spade bit. I wanted to mention on this particular refrigerator, when I put the spade bit in the filter head and turned it, one of the high spots actually broke. I still put the water filter in and it didn't leak. And let me show you how I use it. As you can see right now, we'll call that the two high spots are at like 1 o'clock and 7 o'clock. Now I'm going to try to turn those high spots, and I believe they should be at 9 and 3 o'clock. You can also look at your water filter head, which the inner part looks just like this. And it has to go in these grooves at the same time. It has outer notches, but this little piece moves with this big round piece. Let me show you. See how the outer round piece moves? But this moves continuously. Some of them only move a 1/4 of a turn, so you got to be careful. If it doesn't move one way, you don't want to break it. So just go the other way. Go. Right now I was going clockwise. Now I'm gonna go counterclockwise. You see how I move? Okay, so I'm gonna put these high spots. This one moves pretty easy. Yours might move a little harder, so just be careful not to break it. But if you do break it, just look at my other video. I'll leave a link in the description how to replace the LG filter head. As you can see, I'm able to put those high spots now at 9 and 3, which I think is a good spot. You can take your filter, and as you put it in and then take it out and then picture it and see if it's at 12 and 6, the high spots on the filter. If so, this would be good at 9 and 3. That's what I have been seeing and doing. Now, without this tool, the 3/8, it's pretty hard to turn this. I'll show you. I have my hand and I'm still able to turn it, but I really got to get a good bite in there and put good pressure. But another tool that you could use or something is I have a flathead screwdriver. I bought it at Harbor Freight, and this blade size is 3/16 of an inch. And I see that I'm trying to find the best tool to properly do this without breaking anything. Is I put a little pressure going in the hole. I go inside that hole, inner hole, and by putting pressure while I turn, I'm able to turn. Now mind you that this filter head that I'm turning right now turns pretty easy, so yours might not turn this easy. What I would recommend is that after turning this and putting your filter head in, definitely check if it leaks, because you don't want a big mess and a puddle in your refrigerator. If you have a water leak internally or externally on the refrigerator, you can find the water valve, most likely behind the refrigerator or underneath the sink. So I hope this is helpful to you and that you're able to even use a tool before changing your filter head. Well, thank you for watching. If this video has been a benefit to you, hit the like, share, and subscribe. Thank you much for watching and have a wonderful day. Until next time, bye.